Welcome everyone here on SpeedGaming 5 to the next race from the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Mentor Tournament. What the mouthful to say. Yeah, we do have the match between Elias, Thompson and Avvina. First round bracket match. Winner will move on to face Marcus Mask in the second round. Loser will have to wait for a bit for their opponent, but they will not be out yet, as we do have a double elimination stage. I'm Ryan here, I will be commentating for you, and I have Drake with me. Hello.
Hello. For our RAs today, all we have is starting with Missile Launcher. It does not seem like they are playing on the new patcher, from what I can tell. So, a rare instance where we are not playing on the new patcher. But here we go.
You are correct. New patcher was not mentioned as starting item. That will be interesting to see. That means we might be supposed to go to GFMC early, even without Screwtech or Power Bombs.
Mm-hmm. Dark Torvaskeen. Moving system and Aegon Waste. Now, the missile start does mean that the logic is pretty clear at this point. We have access to Aegon immediately. But yeah, depending on GFMC ship box might be in logic, as well as transport A. But we'll see if their suits have any color. If their suits have any color, then they're our new patcher. Alright, Bertlings. I don't think you can activate the gate after you've started the fight, unless you have Screw Attack. So, we fight the Bertlings. In the meantime, we're getting our players synced. Avvina's stream is fine, we're just syncing them up. Because Elias started on 15 seconds, and Avvina started on 0, so...
Here we go.
So storage cavern, so a bunch of stuff is in logic. Temple Sanctuary, Transport Dagon Waste, Storage Cavern B. If we find bombs, yeah, etc., etc. We're not going to think too much about the logic just yet, but it just means that we have Aegon access when we start with missiles.
We do.
So yeah, while we wait for Albert to put on his makeup, put on his eyeliner. Then we get to shoot him. Elias selecting to use just full missiles and then charge shots. I think it's slightly faster if you use charge plus missile. Like, alternate between the two. What does Albert have for us? Just a missile.
More missiles.
And more missiles.
Oops, all missiles.
Okay, so yeah, just Storage Cavern B, Transport to Aegon, and Aegon Temple, I believe, are the only logical checks, if this is in fact new patcher.
We will see if maybe TAS is something that will be for the first somewhat interesting point of the seed. If so, that's not really.
Okay. I'm going to guess missile. But, yes, Portal Access A as well. Thank you, Delta. Alright, Storage Cavern B, E.
We take it. Early
Want
E,
to see some early E. Not even bothering with GFMC? Okay.
I mean, we do have logical access to Taurus, as you mentioned. For Aegon. A bit early there. Beam-related upgrade in the Cursed Lake. So yeah, I mean, might as well see if we can maybe get Bomb Guardian out of the way. Try to maybe find a power bomb of some kind before we go to GFMC to get Dynamo Chamber on the way. Stuff. Dark Twelve is key.
Great, and bonus.
So that's either transport A access, or this is going to be an awkward seeded Chicas required.
Or it's Tumos indeed, and an Amber Translator and Transport Aegon.
Which probably pushes you more towards Aegon, since we now get Sand Cash to do. And some hints.
Actually, no, wait, we have the Great Temple Key. It was Unamos.
Right. No, you're correct. Oh.
Never mind. Got a little excited.
Yeah.
I am a Tumos enjoyer. I can understand.
Would have been funny.
Yeah. Players syncing up in their movements. Elias took a little bit more time to make sure to write down the hints.
I mean, definitely a good thing to have. That knowledge can definitely be helpful. Especially if Chica ends up being required.
Speaking of Tumos, expansion.
Avvina going for the slope jump, getting it. First try, very nice. Need a little time save.
Looks like beam ammo, I think. Light ammo on MSA.
I have no idea. I didn't look.
You know what? Every time I commentate, I'm just like, I don't know what's on MSA. I don't know what's in Mining Plaza. I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna open up the VOD. I'm just gonna open up the VOD as soon as I get there, and just look at it. Don't even bother. All right. In the meantime, Sand Cash. There's a space jump. That's expected.
Oh, that looks will allow us to get command centers.
No, okay. Portal access A for Elias, and Avvina's skipping portal access A.
Wait, no, we don't have explosives yet. I mean, we have a space jump now, so we can get out of Bomb Guardian if we want to, or if we need to.
Yeah.
Does mean if we were to find bombs, we would then have to fight in a portal terminal now, but we might not find bombs yet. Like, sometimes they could be in Taurus. Not like I'm speaking from experience or something like that. Going for the 2-second here on Bomb Guardian. Look solid for the first round.
Alright, definitely light ammo on Mining Station A. It looks like Elias is going for it, so maybe not.
I mean...
No, that's
definitely some kind of ammo. I mean, if you can get it quick, might as well grab it. And how about vanilla bombs? Well, conveniently, we can now just go into Aegon Temple, get a hint, get an item. And Elias is turning around without doing Bomb Guardian, going for a safe station here at the very least.
That means I'm hint. Aegon Energy.
Hive Temple Key.
And Temple Grounds are Hive Keys.
Interesting.
Aegon Energy is dead.
It seemed like Elias maybe just wanted to get the save before doing Bomb Guardian. Oh. Not sure if that was a mining plaza scout or not. I definitely could not tell from at least this resolution and the distance. But I'm also notoriously bad at doing that check anyway, so...
Maybe Elias forgot that missiles are like, we started with missiles, and the missiles are logical. Maybe got confused there for a second. Actually, I have no idea why. Then you would just go to command. Then you would go command center if that was the confusion. Yeah, I have no idea why we saved.
Maybe just,
Maybe Elias knows of some crash that they experienced that caused some issues. I don't know.
maybe not comfortable or familiar with getting out with just space jump here. Not sure. Like... If Bomb Guardian were nothing, and you wouldn't be able to get out, then you definitely would have wanted that save, at the very least. Maybe just being a bit careful here. Bit too late on the two-side there.
Gee, thanks, game.
Well, yeah. Now, we had Amber, so we could have gotten at him before we were going to Bomb Guardian.
Okay, yeah, that is a good point.
Not sure why anyone would ever route it that way without bombs here, but I mean, technically you were able to.
Was Avvina forgetting the bomb slot? Yep. Oopsie.
And the obligatory press.
We haven't checked mining station access. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes players forget about that check after they have bombs. It looks like, speak of the devil, yep.
Yep.
Looks like we're going that way.
I mean, at that point when you get bombs in Aegon Temple, oh, not sure what Avvina's...
Taking the time to write the hint down, I guess.
And not going to MSA apparently, leaving it for later.
And why did Avvina turn around? What's happening?
I have no idea. Maybe second guessing themselves. Like, I mean, if you are already here, might as well check transport center. Maybe do the jump guardian loop and hope that it's not exactly spider ball or dark beam on MSA.
Oh, thank you, Cattyman. Apparently, if you break that thing before you activate the bomb slot, it locks you out. You have to reload the room.
Okay, now that makes sense. Oh, okay.
Route divergence. Labs. Labs for Elias. Not sure.
Maybe just opening up.
Hopefully, it's just opening the gate. I think.
Yeah. Like, I
think
definitely would want to prefer jump guardian loop here first.
Seems like that's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. There is a chance. I'm not sure I agree with this. Even opening up the gate, the chances that like you get super missiles in a suit to get into Dark Labs and then a beam to escape in this short amount of time is very, very low. Crossroads is dead.
I mean, better be safe than sorry and have the gate opened or better than just forgetting that you haven't opened it up or not going that way anyway, and then
Avvina doing the bomb jump for some reason instead of just using the space jump that we already have.
Yeah, I'm slightly confused about that. No, maybe practicing some tech.
We have the space jump boots.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Happens sometimes. Okay, based on my list, we have actually only Judgment Pit and Trial Tunnel and Logic. along with Mining Station, Access Command Center, Bioenergy, and Aegon. But we have Hive Chamber, AB, TAS, and Comm Area. But TAS, I double-checked the VOD, and I do not think it was anything. I'm going to triple-check it because I'm curious.
I mean,
that was an E-Tank. Wow, okay. So on Avvina's stream, it kind of looked like ammo, but on Elias' stream, it's definitely an E-Tank. Temple Assembly Site. Wow, that is weird.
I mean, if you would have been comfortable with test jump of some sort, then you might have tried 1 or 2 times to get it. Because an early E. Definitely nice if you get an early Dark Agony, but we got an E anyway, so it didn't really matter. And there's Darkbeam.
Okay. Always nice to get. On this first pass, now we can do in Cache 4.
Yep.
We can do Mine Shaft in Cache 4. We can do some stuff in Lab, Doomed Entry. A bunch of stuff.
And Elias is not gonna peek Crossroads.
Might get rewarded for it because we're going to go through in Cache 4 anyway,
Yep.
so. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's a bit risky of a play to do it that way.
I mean, yeah, but Elias already saw that the gold drop was there. Like, if you're scared, you can always just shoot the bubble. That is jump Guardian down for Avvina. See what we get. Just more missiles. Yeah. Gonna check in Cache 4 now.
Ammo. Yeah, double checking that we in fact do have Darkbeam. And we can check in Cache 4. I wonder why we're checking the map though.
Sure. Trying to learn room names? And there's Light Beam.
Okay. Oops, the whole game is now open. Well, I mean, not the whole game. A lot of
Almost.
things. Yeah. Not much in Temple Grounds. We can check some stuff, but we can't logically acquire it. Central Mining Station. Storage A. No, not Storage A. Storage, Event Area A, sorry. Battleground fight. We can do Doomed Entry without it being a dangerous action. We're just one item away from Torvis. A suit or supers.
It looks like Avvina is going back to Temple Grounds. That's that tend to be safe word.
If it's old patron, this makes sense to me. If it's new patron, this does not make sense to me.
I mean, even if it's old patcher, not having a power bond of any kind, not being able to check a dynamo chamber feels a bit awkward here.
Yeah.
But alas, like They might just be on GFMC.
You have to pick up the item, Elias. There you go.
But I mean, with that light beam, I feel like Labs is sufficiently attractive right now. You might want to go there first.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in labs. Even Dark Labs loop. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe we were thinking get the hive chambers out of the way.
Fair. Might also want to try to find a suit before you have to do more in Dark Aegon.
Yeah, maybe just one of the simple assembly site.
Yep.
E-tank.
Certainly helpful, and you get your hive chambers with that. You can check GFMC, which apparently is not going to happen. Or, I mean, you could try to peek pot W.
Yeah.
But two E-tanks definitely not enough without any kind of assistance. Get that item.
Is that?
That
No
is
way.
you?
Is that a suit?
That's so big. I don't think you're reaching it fast enough.
No. No, I mean, I guess it is a way to save warp back, but that is a suit in pod W again.
Well,
oh my god. I mean, you can probably get it with some good movement here, but Avvina typing lol in chat in the race time. We should really not be confused about the logic here. It's very clearly labs. Or just why did Avvina go for the pod W? I'm actually curious here. What are we confused about the logic here? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in labs.
Maybe just trying to figure out what's possible at the moment, because yeah, there's a lot here. Also, red key and transport center. Just an Hagen key. Which we probably should have known that since we at least have Chicker and quad key ends. Oh no, no, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Because I think the Chicker keys, the remaining ones, are both on Torvus, or
yes, they are.
Torvus, Dark Torvus, respectively, one each.
And the hive keys are Temple Grounds or Sank Fortress.
Yeah.
Central Mining Station, 22 minutes in. Or Mining Station access, excuse me.
Yeah, just a missile, so Oranus were right and not checking it so far. Looks like Elias is probably heading into labs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Going in from the front, not deciding to go through vent shaft.
Other options would have been vent area A, mine shaft.
Yeah.
I don't mind this.
No, fine. It's just that vent area A without spider ball is a bit awkward to reach currently. On the other hand, you're not able to check Sand Canyon yet, so you would orphan that for a bit if you were to go that route. So.
Avvina kind of shooting themselves in the foot by this mining plaza, trying to climb mining plaza this way rather than just going. I guess this is slightly more optimized way to get to mining station access. Maybe? I have no idea what's up there.
Yeah, I think we have to accept that it's just not possible to see on Restream or on Comstream.
Yeah, I'll bust out the VOD. There is a way to see it if you don't immediately skip the cutscene for when the turrets get manned. You can see it. Oh, what is that?
That's shiny. That's a ball. Is that
It's a ball of some
spider?
kind.
That didn't seem too big.
Elias, if you're watching this, you can do this slightly more efficiently by shooting the trigger, going to storage D or storage B, grabbing the item, turning around, and then coming back and entering the exits through the morph ball bomb exit or the morph ball exit, um, which is a little bit more, just a little bit faster than doing it this way. But we'd want to scan this first if this is canon. Oh, there
It
it
is
is.
canon.
Punished.
Oh.
Yep. Time Avvina has found something in mineshaft.
I have not paid attention. Oh, that's dark. Oh, there's the item.
There's our. Oh
That's
my
the
god, that's good
suit.
info. Immediate
Oh
light
boy.
suit, dude. If you're Avvina right now, you actually save warp and go grab that light suit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It like this screams feeding pit, and this makes a feeding pit play here really really nice.
Yeah, that second suit is definitely logical. So
Yep.
if you have avoided labs until now, now you probably just want to full clear it in one go. Well, not one go. We're not having Screw Tag, Annihilator, or Supers yet, but definitely you don't want to isolate Feeding Pit. Feeding Pit has been important more often than you think.
We're on old patcher. This cutscene does not play on new patcher. This layer is cleared. No, Avvina, go grab the suit. Oh, we really want the suit, I think, here.
I mean, it is so far out of the way, and you still don't have power bombs. So
I feel like you grab the suit, do the hive chambers on the way. It's like not that. It's like it's not like you're just getting one item for this trip. You can get 3.
I mean, I would absolutely agree to that he definitely want the lights it here, but I mean, it's a single check. What should they do? Also,
Oh, there's boost ball inventory.
I mean, sure, it's probably good for Elias. So even if we lose cannonball early, we have boost ball anyway.
Now there was a hint that said movement system in Aegon Wastes. Which one was it? Was it the grapple beam or the space jump?
Well, we might find out later if we get
Yeah.
another hint for one, the 2.
That's a key. I'm gonna grab that later.
It still has to be an Aegon key.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff open here.
Wait, hold on. Who is it that? Wait, who is it that? Wasn't it? Oh, it was Avvina that went to Pod W. No, wait. Yeah, it was Avvina
Yeah, it
that
was
went to Pod
Avvina.
W. Okay.
Elias has never left Aegon yet.
Okay. So what Elias is doing makes sense here. I don't know what that is.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Probably light ammo. Maybe an E.
Central mining station look kind of big. Meanwhile, vent area B, extremely slow.
There we go. Dark Sam is finally down for Avvina. Okay, storage D. What do we have?
No, it was a red key, just which
All
number?
right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Your question is main reactor. It is one item away from being logical. Sand processing is logical. I forgot about that.
Yep.
And Dark Oasis is missile related.
Missile related. Could be irrelevant, but very unlikely. We did not find our receivers, and Avvina's not peeking what's the main reactor?
They did, but we don't know
Okay.
what it was. It was like one of those peaks from the door, from the elevator, rather.
I mean, if you can spot it, then all power to you. And just ammo and sand processing.
The boost ball doesn't do anything for us yet. Actually, no, wait. We have access to Taurus, so the boost ball might actually do some stuff for us. Yeah, a bunch of stuff just came into logic with that dark suit.
But nothing boost related yet, right? We don't have emeralds.
Yeah. Path of Roots is logic because they grapple.
That is true.
That is true.
Like, one of the very few uses where grapple might actually prove very important. Guys doing a good job on Dark Samus here. So far, at least.
So I think if you're Elias here, you finish this off, you go do Dark Aegon. When is Elias gonna find that suit though? In Mineshaft. That is the concern here right now.
Maybe not until Seekers. It's very hard to say because, like, Elias. No, Elias doesn't
Elias
have
has better
logical...
options once that. Actually, no wait. Actually, no wait. Elias does not have logical Taurus access.
Yes, that's the point.
So if Elias is careful with it, then we might be able to find it. And it would be convenient. They'd be tempted to save warp and then maybe do Pod W instead of going straight to Taurus. But even then, going to Pod W would be kind of nuts.
I mean, it's... would you be tempted to save warp actually in Elias' position? Because if you get that Dark Suit from Mineshaft very late, then your next save station is like
Mining
next to
Plaza.
Mining Plaza, in
Or
which
you-
case
yeah.
you might just walk out and do Hive Chambers anyway.
That is a good point, actually. I did not consider that. I am thankful that we were scanning this, but it kind of looks like it's ammo.
Yeah.
Or is
That's
it?
like either that sunburst or that slide ammo. Like, that's not required. Like, if it were gravity, we probably would have known. Cannot be grapple because that's already found. Cannot be spider. And I'm pretty sure screw attack would have looked different. Okay, looks like we might attempt
Do
to
Central
get
Mining Station first, because
yeah.
it kind of looked kind of big here. Also, we can grab the hint.
Yep.
I do like that we're not fighting the dudes with the turret. It is a bit slow. Could just shoot him with Dark Green. I do want to grab that Avvina. That is not up for debate.
Yeah.
We do not have the convenience of Path of Roots. Path of Roots E-Dash would make even... Oh, okay, then yeah,
Emerald.
that changes everything.
And beam related. I mean, could still be supers, could still be annihilator.
Okay, so that puts Trova's Grove into logic. And, towards Plaza access into Logic.
Yep, that boost definitely now being part of potential checks.
Underground tunnel. But yeah, doomed entry. Battleground. Incash 1. There's your Sunburst. I don't mind checking this first because we're probably going to maneuver to save warp. What is that? That is so blurry. Oh, that's Seekers.
Seekers. Oh, yeah. Huh.
Okay.
So, I know we don't have supers yet, so no way. Oh, guys has to be a bit careful there. Good health
Mining
drop.
Station B's in Logic.
And yeah, this might be what Elias needs to get that suit.
Yeah.
Like, still no Torbus logic. And now being able to just do MSB.
Hall of Honor Dead. Hall of Honor Dead is available. FTA is available, that's right.
I feel like with the Kians that we gotten better, doing Temple Grounds feels not that attractive, as we I think know that there are at least 2 red keys there. So I might misremember. And it's just
One.
Okay.
One at least, 2 maybe. Could be 2 in Sank, could be 2 in Temple Grounds, don't know. Okay, actually kind of shocked at how fast Avvina's been able to catch up here. I mean, he is in Dark Labs at about the same time that Elias is. Incash 4, Incash 1? Dead. You don't get that. No. Or maybe Avvina finally realized that feeding pit isn't logic now.
Maybe. Or feeding pit supers would be mean.
Hash A isn't logic, dude. I think you pick up Sunburst there, Avvina. I think it saves enough time on final bosses. And Boost Guardian, which is in logic, by the way, to warrant
Sure
picking
is.
it up.
It does grab the dark ammo, so we do now have flying pirates in MSA.
Mm-hmm. But I think the bigger time loss is just waiting for this room to reload.
Yeah.
Flying pirates are not too bad. You just walk past them.
Well,
That's interesting. We have not had
until
a
you try to
single-
screw attack and they shoot you in the moment you want to activate it.
Well, that's just funny. That's not annoying. That's just funny. That's just content. We'll point out, weird for an Echo Seed, we do not have a Power Bomb expansion. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Elias panicked and did not go back to the portal.
Yeah.
Safety. Oh, that's a time loss.
Now we have to do main reactor again. Actually, we just don't even need to because we know it's dead. We can just walk past the Dark Samus, ideally.
Yeah. We could grab the key again if we want to, but we don't need to do the fight for that.
Yeah.
The Lost Seekers are probably the worst part here.
Not even gonna bother with the key, but have to do the fights to unlock the door. Thank you, Up. While we have some downtime. I'm gonna go check
And
what
we
Mining
need to
Plaza
pick up
was.
that emerald again. Oh no,
Yeah.
hopefully Elias doesn't forget about that.
Oh, turn around. Oh, we forgot about it. We forgot
Maybe on
about
the
it,
way
man.
out. Because maybe Elias already wants to go to... what is it? MSB, so knows that you want to leave through CMS anyway. Unless you were getting supers and then could leave through a Warrior's Walk, but don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't think there's anything left that we haven't seen yet that we can access at the moment.
Neither player really took a good look at Mining Plaza. Avvina's gonna save warp. I feel like it'd be better to go back out the front of labs and do Mining Station B. Get that hint.
Maybe, but it is
Uh,
only 2 items, and Avvina
Yeah, and it's not
knows
even,
that
you don't even have
there's...
storage A because of a power bomb.
yeah, so it's even only 1 item. Then there's this suit that Avvina knows about. So like I feel
Yeah.
Avvina is more tempted to go grab that and do that with the save warp. And more crucially, which is mentioned in chat now too, I don't think Avvina identified the emerald on CMS.
Oh, yeah. Several
Because
hot
Avvina,
dogs
I
happening right
think,
now.
only went through to CMS from the bottom there to check it again, and that was still locked, so couldn't really get a good look at it. So I would be really surprised if Avvina actually spotted that it was emerald there.
Skipping Sunburst as well. Now, Elias, unfortunately, Elias has logical access through Torvis because of that boost ball. Elias doesn't know that yet. Also lost the cannon, by the
Yeah,
way. Elias does not know that he has logical access into Torvis because of that boost ball. But the emerald. Please pick up the emerald on your way out. Also, when do you go vent area A as Elias here?
I
That's
have
a rough
no
question.
idea. Maybe if you get power bombs, that's the thing. But like, I feel at this point, that's hard to say. It really depends. I mean, on Elias, without power bombs, like going MSB is only 2 items too. So
Yeah.
it feels so awkward in
It's
so many
3
ways.
if you count the hint.
Yeah, I mean, the hints.
Which I'm going to, because I think the hint is worth that. I think the hints are more
Like,
powerful than items.
on Elias' side, probably. On the other side, I mean, Taurus is open by now, and that there's so much you can do there.
For Elias, no. Taurus is not open.
Yeah, I mean, on Avina's side, and didn't you just say that for Elias, Taurus is actually open because we now have boost and seekers and
Elias does
emerald?
not know where the boost is, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's the concern. So I think Elias would be wise to do Aegon here a little bit. Because of the Seekers, because of the hints. Because also going on to Torvis is out of logic. So I really hope we go Mining Station B here.
Yeah.
I think that is
It
actually...
looks like we are.
Okay, good.
MSB or at least Vent Area A.
Yeah. Marcus Mass says, just never leave Aegon.
So true.
I'm glad this mentor tournament is producing some radicals in the chat. Have we checked? We've checked. Yeah, we've checked the on energy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now
Like
finding the suit here
we
will be nice, but will finding vent area A be the difference maker here? Yeah, there's a suit. In the meantime, Avvina is doing hive chambers. Makes sense. Now, I don't think Avvina actually checked Central Mining Station at
again,
all.
I think Avvina tried. Avvina definitely went through the bottom way, was locked by the lasers there,
I think that
and
was
pumped for a
Elias.
bit.
I think that was Elias that actually
No, no,
jumped up and
no,
then went
no,
back for it.
no, no.
Oh, okay.
I definitely saw Avvina go there on the bottom route and being locked out by the fight not being triggered.
Hive Chamber has one of our in-hive keys.
Oh. We knew that that one was somewhere here.
Yep. Okay, Mining Station B. What is that? A burger. Ooh, we get that.
Oh, screw attack. And Hive Chamber B.
Okay, we get that burger in Mining Station B, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if you have a way to access it, then there are.
That
slots
screw
sometimes
attack. That screw attack means that GFMC is no longer a dangerous action.
Yep.
Powerbomb can be found away from one room from under temple access. Ooh, is that vanilla powerbomb? No way. No way, dude. That's vanilla powerbomb. That's hilarious.
Has to be. There's
Yeah.
nothing in the Dark World Hydro Dynamo Station.
Oh, Elias, you want to grab that powerbomb, dude. It is logical. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. It definitely would have been worth it there.
No, absolutely. You now orphan storage A,
Yep.
which you could check.
Even if it is really slow, because you're a beginner, you're probably not going to do the bomb stage jump. It's still worth it there. Saves the whole trip. Dynamo chamber is going to be available. Kameo has Dark Visor. Oh boy. Wow. This game's opening up really quickly all of a sudden. 'Cause now we have Sank access. Logically. Good lord. Playing Cash Beam related.
So Annihilator. We could pick that up actually with all what we know through over both runners. Or like even no, Avvina has access to that.
Yeah, Ing Reliquary is logical. Well, Azon Grounds is logical as well. Curse Lake, Felt Shrine, not yet, not without supers. War Ritual Grounds is not logical now without supers.
And Elias is gonna find boost ball right now, and that will be more Torps access for Elias.
Yep, good.
Which now can mean that Elias might just have to throw this through Aegon and not check port W, so no light suit.
Yeah.
And given that we know that Darklight is also available, Poised Borg. Ooh.
Alright, burger. We will take 2 of those. Thank you very much.
Should have just gone here anyway.
Oh, where are we going now? Oh, we're going back. Okay. Oh, because it didn't have boost.
Yeah,
No boost
that's
noise.
that was kind of what I was thinking about, and then didn't get to say it. But maybe Elias not be familiar with or not confident in doing the skips for that, so kind of needed to do this vanilla, and for that you needed boost.
Wait, where is... Did we check top of ship on Avvina's side?
I didn't look, so I don't know.
Wind Shimmer Gateway is not logical, but it is available.
Yeah, might as well. while you're here.
Uh-huh.
Be funny to find supers. Oh, but no,
Nope.
supers could not be here. Given
Are
that we know
they-
where main power bombs are, they are supers locked.
That's right, yeah. They might not be spider locked. They are. They are. Never mind. They are. In these settings, at least.
Yep.
I believe you can do this vanilla if you
No.
wanted to. Which just seems like Elias is going to.
They don't have. No, they have to. You need the X. You cannot get to the portal in Hydro at block without spider logically.
Yeah.
Would require a bomb space jump, which are not included in the logic at the beginner level, at least for this tournament. We're doing this vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, phase on grounds. This is the play for Avvina. This is logical.
Yep. Again, can also check Ingra query if you really want to do. I'm not sure I would, given that it could only be Annihilator and.
I feel like you go for it. I don't know. I mean, ideally right now we just do hints.
Yeah, but we don't have supers, so we would need to wall crawl. Or go out of bounds at least. And we are gonna check Anger Quarry for the potential Annihilator.
Storage A is dead. I'm doing that. I'm checking right now. Markers. Hold on, I just want to make sure to track in Reliquary, but Avvina's taking their sweet time on it. Phase on ground is dead. Making sure of that. Alright, finally. The Dark Visor. Yes.
Yep.
Good. The super fast kill for ink caches if you're
That's just dark ammo.
If you're watching this Avvina, super fast kill is light beam missile, light beam. Very, very quick. Is Elias going... Elias is doing Sank. I don't agree with this at all. I feel like this is... Torvis one way or the other. Through the side, through the front, doesn't matter. I think we do Torvis here.
Maybe it's just a quick peek of Spider's treasure and then take the safe station to warp out.
Hopefully. I don't want to sustain Sank too long. And while we do that, I'm gonna go check. We're not Avvina check top of ship. Uh-oh.
Did Avvina not check?
Warning, top of ship has been hot-dogged. Alert your... alert your nearest Baja Blood to this development in this race. Yep, top of ship has been completely hot-dogged.
I mean,
All of
Sam,
Common
my
Mastery
good
looks
news
like...
for Avvina is there's not all too much more that can be there. Spider, Gravity, Supers, and Echo. And Annihilator. But some of those might not be required. That is, I believe, Knife Key? No, Egg Key.
Okay.
That's the last Egg Key. Okay then. Oh. Alright, this was
That is logical.
Yep.
That is logical.
We do
Orange
have
is
Dark
now
Visor and
logic.
Seekers. And Emerald. So we have all the ways to get there. And
Oh,
that is
well,
Cobalt.
never punished. Cobalt Translator. And Hazencliff.
Which is logical as far as we know. Not the way that Elias got him, but it is logical. Oh no. No. Is it? No, it is. Is it? No, they're powerbomb doors. It isn't.
We have the Emerald Translator, logically. Avvina doesn't know that it's logical, but it is logical. A Cobalt hit. Wow. Rarely see those. Hall of Combat Mastery. What do you got for us? Hopefully it says suit in Pod W. Hey!
Burn the
I
witch.
willed it into existence.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very, very good hint for Elias. Now the light shield is being exactly known. Need to route that in at some point. Or want at
Lighter's
least.
treasure is indeed a treasure. Thank you, Chad.
Yep. And now we go back. We probably save orb, grab that suit.
You can like full clear the entirety of Temple Grounds right now. Dynamo Chamber, GFMC ship, FTA, all on are dead. Hive chambers haven't been done by Elias. Grab the suit along the way, off to Torvis.
Now, kind.
Where's Avvina going? Why are we not going to Torvis?
And Elias not taking the save orb, just walking out.
Probably to get to Hive chambers a little faster.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure if it's faster.
without
dude, like...
supers, it's kinda awkward to route Temple Grounds.
Baha, you heard something even better. You missed something even better. Avvina hot dog top of ship. As a cultured gamer would. Where are we going? Oh, Hall of Honor dead. Okay, for Avvina.
Yeah.
But we can't unless we do this unless we get into the pipe. It's gonna be a little slow.
I mean, we can go to Hall of Honor Dead through the screw through the Seeker door and then take the upper way out.
Yeah, I'll take the upper way out if we know how to.
Like,
indeed, Baha, indeed.
But yeah, without supers, like this Temple Ground is gonna be awkward to route. I mean, less for Avvina because Avvina has already done GFMC and Hive Chambers, so there's not really much left. You want to go to Taurus. That's a key.
That is definitely a Sky Temple key.
Yes.
That is definitely a Sky Temple key.
Now we do know all Aegon keys, and we have none of the other keys that are known in Sky Temple Ground, so it has to be a Sky Temple key. That is correct.
Yeah, Avvina also hot dogs Central Mining Station, which is where our emerald is. Baha, that's just to get you up. Challenge missing. Are we going to do challenge missing again? It's always nice to see. Oh, I'm just willing things into existence, you guys. Challenge missing number 3?
Never.
Oh, okay, fine. Alright, this Hall Honor Dead is in fact logical. A rare occurrence. Is that Dark Burst?
Probably dark. Yeah, that's something dark. So, well, yeah, and are we not trying for probably a screw attack method?
Yep, this makes sense.
And maybe just wants to have that dark. Yeah, that should be dark burst. That's not ammo, right? That's 2 round on the top.
Well, definitely not worth it to go for. I mean, I like beam combos, but this is definitely not worth. Cat Human disagrees with me profusely.
Seems like Avvina messed up.
Oh, you know what we forgot, dude? We still don't have supers. Ing Reliquary could have just had supers. That Ing Reliquary play made sense.
Oh, absolutely. No, you're completely right. We completely missed that. But yeah, no. Then you have absolutely do Ing Reliquary. Looks like Elias has the better Seeker Launcher today.
So the most interesting thing about this seed right now is just the absolute enormous amount of logical checks that are all over the place. Also, Avvina is just really struggling with this puzzle right now. It looks like we're gonna have to learn it. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, Bas has a lot of questions for Avina. I do think Avina has at least the same amount of questions, if not more, currently.
Elias electing to do a slightly different route, Hall of Undead, and then into Hive Chambers. A little bit smoother, especially if we don't know how to get into the hole. We
Yeah, the
can
thing.
then do GFMC, take that Emerald Translator, go through Great Temple. This is going to route much smoother for Elias.
Yeah.
Why are we spending so much time on this? This really is not necessary.
I really don't know.
Wait, Elias lost an Aegon key? Where?
What?
Elias has one Aegon key, but we only have... Oh, was it storage D? It was storage D, yeah. We didn't go back for storage
Storage
D. We didn't
D,
bother again.
Elias never picked that up again.
Mm.
Oh, there's the screw attack at least. And I mean,
Why is...
we don't know yet if worms are necessary. So.
Yeah. Worms are logical, just to... I'm not actually just going to go through the list again, just to make sure I get everything down in terms of what is logical. Lord Torvis is not logical at all. Cashby's not logical. Oh, Avvina was looking up how to screw attack into the hole.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Close.
Poison Bog is logical. Putralco is not. Respond. Lord Torvis is completely not logical, not until supers. In the meantime, in terms of Sank, we have... Sank entrance is... The item is not logical.
There we go. Vina gets it.
Nice. Main research, no. Research core, no. Actually, not much in Sank is logical. Without the spider. Sank temple access is available. No, it is not. We do not have... Only Sank energy controller, I think, is logical. And Spider Guardian. No, wait, the,
Vault should be at least,
Hazencliff is logical, yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have screw attacks, so yeah, Vault is watch
Yep.
station access, yeah, Vault. Cat W, yes.
Oh. Elias. What did we have on the Cursed Lake? I'm not going for it.
Curse Lake was beam related. Ooh.
Oh.
Might want to turn around for that after we find the Dark Visor.
Elias does not have Dark Visor yet.
Yeah,
so,
after the Dark Visor and Calm area, we might want to turn around for that.
Huh.
We do not actually need to drop the game with screw attack, or with space jump. I think we realized after we scanned it. Yep. But now we get to do a check that Avvina did not do, I believe. Now we get to walk by a check that Avvina did not do. Oh my god.
Well,
the hot dogs are rough. I wouldn't mind turning around here just because of the supers. It's going into Torvis without supers is just a miserable experience. Okay, now. Do not hot dog Dynamo Chamber again.
We're going back. That will probably be a Cursed Lake. If we get out.
Okay.
There we go.
The item is right there. Yes! No! What?
No.
What? Oh my god. You guys.
I mean, we'll probably go this way again after we check Cursed Lake, so maybe then.
I guess. Please do not walk by it 3 times, Elias. That'll be rough. In the meantime, Avvina is finally going to the Torvis Bog. Years after it was logical. An eternity. Ba in chat's like, maybe we want the E-Tank by task. Nope, just walking by it. Alright, a Cursed Lake. This is logic.
It sure is. do you think this could potentially be?
Meeting ground synth, by the way.
That's neither of those.
Annihilator beam and dark. Oh boy. Where? Oh, feeding pit annihilator. No. Yes, maybe. Worms, maybe. The worms. Battleground cache. Battleground cache was beam related. Battleground cache was beam related.
You.
Sand Canyon is not logical. Incash 2 is no. Can't be. Well, it could be. Incash 2 could be.
What?
Warrior's Walk could be, but we don't have supers.
Dark Oasis, I'm pretty sure is dead. That was missile related.
Dark Oasis is dead, yeah. So it could be. It could be Incash 2, fully dead. Could be Feeding Pit, Dark Aegon Temple, Battleground Cache, and Warrior's Walk.
And now we grab the E-Tank.
Missile related with Poison Bog, that is dead. Burger and Tortoise Lagoon. Avvina's not going to get any hints here. Okay, do not walk by Dynamo Chamber a third time, Elias, please. A triple hot dog, I cannot handle it. It's too much for my stomach. Oh my god, we're hot dogging it 3 times in a row.
Are we? We are.
We are hot dogging it 3 times in a row. Oh boy. Hopefully Elias maybe remembers once to pick up the GFMC ship burger. Hopefully.
Elias,
Dyna no chamber. Thank you, Baha.
Yeah. Elias getting the hint about the reliquary, which is fully accessible at this point.
Yep, no emeralds hints for Avvina. There's our super missiles, an abandoned work site. Okay. So now we know that all these beam related ink caches in yeah, actually no, we already knew them. Yeah. Alright, do we hot dog top a ship again?
We're at least getting FTA first, which is not the best prospect, although there's still also Wind Chamber Gateway.
Oh boy.
That's our light beam hint.
Oh, that's our light beam, okay. I misread it in cache too.
Oh, that's in cache 4.
I missed what meeting ground synth was. Oh, SDK.
Oh,
right.
by temple key, so at least that was worth it. So Avvina is able to finally check Sky Temple key hints at this point. So maybe we are.
Are we hot dogging top of ship again? Dude, come on.
Elias has to return from Gateway because Elias has not been, or does not have supers and has not been over towards the Torpus side yet, so we can.
We said this last time too, though. Another STK. All right. Number 6. We can check Poison Bog, but I believe it is dead. Yeah.
I think the hint said it was missile related.
Yeah. Did we get another challenge missing? Avvina's been getting quite a few challenge missings. Oh, and Forgotten Bridge was Echo, by the way. Oh my god. It's Go mode,
Oh.
apparently. Guys, we're literally in Go mode. Why are we not
Completely
grabbing
missed
hints, Avvina? We should be booking it hints.
Yeah, like we're just missing Spider and Gravity at this point for known majors.
GFMC ship has not been hot dogged.
Okay. And,
We do not have Spider, but we should be getting hints at least. As soon as we found the supers, I guess there is a save station by Venomous Pond. We do that first.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Portal Chamber, we completely missed what that was.
Well, it's not Gravity and it's not Spider Ball, so it's probably not important. It's also not the Dark Torvis key, apparently. Because Avvina still only has one. That's an E on Venom's Pond.
Mining Plaza is logical now, by the way.
And Avvina going for the save, so this is... Nope, gonna cash P first. Grabbing the power bomb. Once that E maybe? And now we're gonna go save. So this is probably gonna be getting keys for Avvina, or key hints for Avvina here.
Hopefully, yeah. Whoa. Pivot.
Not save.
You should really pivot there.
Yeah.
That's a blunder.
Like, if you don't save, then you definitely should have checked cache B. Because you definitely need Spider still. Like,
Yeah.
you might not need Gravity, but you definitely need Spider. I don't think Avvina would want to try Spiderless Empering too. Although, I mean, if they want to, all power to them.
There's so much in logic everywhere. Dude, like, it's crazy. This list is kind of crazy. We have a bunch of checks in Aegon. We have the most amount of checks in Torvis. Just to be clear, like 1 billion checks in Torvis. But yeah.
The one issue here is that Avvina does not have that emerald, so Grove, Mad Vista, and Plaza, Boost Guardian are not accessible without going out of bounds.
You know what I have not
or
considered?
doing gate skip.
Maybe Elias did not hot dog Dynamo Chamber. Maybe just listened and heard a key. I'm gonna go check the VOD.
That? Huh.
I'm gonna mute Discord for a moment. Excuse me.
If so, that would be very, very good. Gamer knowledge there from Elias. Because there should be a key in Temple Grounds. Pretty sure there should be an Inghive key, and I don't think we have seen that yet.
You know what, dude? It might have been a key.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, it has to be. It has to be a key.
I don't think we have seen an Inghive key there, and one at least has to be in Temple Grounds.
Yep. Elias is a genius, never mind. And his eye Drakefos, who is a silly gamer.
Now, this probably... I mean, okay, if you hear that it's a key, then yeah, you can skip it. And I mean, we have all knowledge about with all Eggen keys, and you should definitely be able to deduce that that's an Inghive key there.
By the way, this hint here is a joke hint.
Oh.
I went back and double checked. A missile was more ritual. We probably would have grabbed it if it was something. We know Defiled Shrine is something. Actually, you know what? To be fair to Avvina, we know Defiled Shrine is a key. So,
yep.
Save Warping would have been... Or, like, Death Warping would have been silly. pivot save doesn't make sense. Because we need to... Actually, no, wait, we can just grab it on our way out. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the thing.
never mind.
We
Never
can
mind,
just
pivot
grab
save.
it when we have the other 8. So there's no reason to grab it now.
Yeah.
Or no good reason to grab it now.
Alright, starting with number 8. What do we have? Main
research. Huh?
Not a big
Not
deal.
too
We
bad.
know spiders are logically required anyway.
By Shrine? Yeah, we knew that one. Transit Tunnel East. We probably need gravity. So yeah, full tracker.
Feeding
pit. TTS!
Yes, Green Annihilator.
So yeah, now we guaranteed need full tracker. Well, we might not need Cobalt.
This should be FTA, yes.
Okay, yeah, we know that one.
Cash B. Oopsie.
Should have just grabbed it.
Yep.
And that...
that's not the final one. Nope, that's not the final one.
Oh no, Avvina.
Oh no, we're missing number 7, Avvina. Oh my god. We're hot dogging everything this race.
You know what, Drake? It's gonna be fine. Number 7
It's
will
gonna
be
be
on the
fine,
way
dude.
anyway. Anyway.
We got to full clear the game anyway, so no point. I don't know what's faster, getting the key now or later.
Really think it hardly matters. I mean, I might just take the time to try and picture a route together.
Does Annihilator have to be worms? No.
Nope.
No,
we
not
do have
necessarily.
the hint about Battleground Incash being beam related.
Yep.
So that's absolutely valid. We know now it cannot be Incash 2 because we do need the Annihilator. We know it's not feeding Pit. And since Dark Ace was dead, like it's a 50-50.
Yeah. Where's Walk is now logically available as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
The doc has an entire list. I will link the doc directly to the list of remaining logical checks, or list of remaining checks that I have written down. I will link you guys directly to it. There you go.
So it's,
I am keeping track of that.
It's 3 checks in Dark Acon left. Warriors Walk, Worms, and the Incash.
Alright, first Emerald Hint. Quad is dead.
Well, hardly surprising.
Yeah,
could
can't
have been
have spider.
gravity, I guess.
Can't have spider. Could have gravity, yeah. Missile and Warriors Walk.
Ritual Ground.
No, Ritual Ground, excuse me. Profane Path is in logic, yes. Profane Path is in logic once we find the Annihilator, which should be logically available.
I mean, we have all Dark Agent checks logically available. So, yeah.
The only checks really that are not logical would seem to be just Spider and Powerbomb locked. Reactor Core, Dank Entrance. Dank Map is logical, Transit Station is not. Airy is not without power bombs.
I mean, we know where they are.
Yeah.
And are they?
Sentinel's Path is logical. Sonic Temple Access is not logical. Launch Station is not.
So all our power bombs are not logically accessible.
Oh, that's right. Our power bombs are somewhere where. Oh yeah, their power bombs are under Temple. Yeah. Power bombs require Spider Ball, so.
Yeah.
Spider Ball cannot be power bomb locked, is what we're saying, basically.
We need Spider Ball to be able to logically access our main power bombs.
I forgot about that hint. Excuse me. I should probably then note down which checks could contain Spider Ball. Instead of just which ones are logical. Although we do want to know where Gravity Boost is anyway, so I'll do both. Hive Entrance is logical. ATS is logical. Hive Dynamo is not logical, not until Power Bombs. Hive Gyro is not logical till Spider. Where does Avvina go here? I think we just go to Torvis. I think.
Definitely also cannot be Saint Map because Cobalt is power bomb block.
That's right. Saint Map is... Yeah, Saint Map is not logical. Excuse me. I would say right now Elias is ahead. Definitely.
Probably.
I just don't like that we're not grabbing hints right away. Actually, you know what? Why not do Torvis Temple, Torvis Energy Controller first?
The two translators are very powerful for Elias in this situation.
UFMC ship was nothing, by the way, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably our Chica key.
Yep.
Yep. There's the Cobalt hint, or thanks game. Now, we definitely could have accessed that before getting Cobalt, so that hint could have been useful. And it would have been useful if Avvina had Emerald to read that hint. And we should be able to see new checks on Elias' side now with Underground Tunnel, Orbis Grove, and Mad Vista. Also, will be interesting to see when will Elias decide to go for Sky Temple again, because now with the supers, it is a possibility. There's the save station next to boost Guardian. Would be an option. If you want to clear Dark Torvis, then you can also take the one Venomous Pond, as Avvina did. Gravity Boost Sky Temple Key 1. Which one was that?
FTA. Huh? No, sorry. TTE. Training Chamber.
Training Chamber.
That, let me triple check. TTE. Training Chamber. Yep.
Yep. Has to be
Gravity's in Training Chamber.
Well, okay. Looks like Elias might want to recheck hint or not.
Elias didn't go for hints yet.
Right.
No supers.
So yeah.
Path of Eye hints and Dark Aegon Waste. I'm assuming that's why Avvina's doing Dark Aegon here. To find the Annihilator immediately, and also grab the Feeding Pit key.
Yeah.
I don't mind this.
No, that's totally fine. Get the 2 checks here and the Sky Temple key, and if it's not here, then we... you want to go through the...
Warrior's Walk, Annihilator.
There it is.
Okay, we are
so we know that the ink cache is dead, and unless spiders and worms, the worms are not going to be seen today.
Yep. Okay, next we do Feeding Pit. I don't think we need to take the upper path. It doesn't make a difference. Oh, we're just checking this, which can't be any... I guess it could be
No,
Sonic Boom.
Well, yeah, but
It
that
is
would not
not.
be worth the grab, I feel like. Yeah. Especially now with the gravity hint being hinted to the STK1 on Elias' side, I definitely would want to check hints as fast as possible. Like, you could think about maybe doing mining or Plaza X first here, but you don't have Spider, so Plaza's out. Which could not have Spider Ball anyway. Elias does not have Echo yet, if I read the tracker right, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah,
Now we're
that's
having
why.
Echo.
There it is, Forgotten Bridge, of course. So yeah, where was the Annihilator hint? Has Elias that one?
Annihilator hint was Path of Roots.
So should have
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so like at this moment, Elias knows every major location except Spider, so you probably should rush Sky Temple key hints as fast as possible.
Gonna do Boost Guardian first.
I mean, you can.
I think you should pivot here.
Maybe you should. I mean, you definitely save
This
here.
is a wonderful pivot spot, but
yeah,
and looks like
and looks like that's
Elias.
exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Make a pivot save, check hints,
Good.
and see from there.
Good, very good. I think Ash 2 is dead. Okay. So like, it's kind of crazy how little of just we're an hour and 26 minutes in, and just now is Upper Torus been cleared by both players. So
Well,
yeah,
I mean, the strategy of the seed was never leave Aegon, apparently,
Yeah.
for the most part. Although you kind of had to grab a few things on the way to be able to do that.
yeah.
And then, of course, supers are Torvis, because where else would they be? And then we have vanilla main power bombs, or French vanilla, right next to the fight, potentially. Graphite training chamber. And Spider Ball being unknown.
Yep. And the thing is, we don't know where STK7 is, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's still a matter of.
I mean, we are probably gonna find out soon.
Hopefully.
I
Hopefully
hope.
both players don't hot dog it. Feeding pets,
I mean,
STK.
Elias has left it check on the ship for a bit, but went back, and
Yeah.
if you're correct about hearing about that key, then Dynamo Chamber was not completely forgotten. So I feel like we'd have a better chance on Elias getting actually all key hints than not. But also decides to check Defiled Shrine on the way. It's a bit weird.
That
I'm
is
not
a
sure
bit
if
weird
Elias
there.
has the hint that is the key. If so, then this is probably a mistake. If not, then might as well. Like, if that would have been Spider, that would have been like, that would have been really, really big.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we
Wait.
getting all key hints?
Why does Elias only have one key? Did Elias pick up the Defiled Shrine or no?
No, just
Oh.
looked at it.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Defiled Shrine.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah, probably because they're gonna have to reset anyway.
Yeah, that's
Next
the
one
thing.
should be Feeding Pits.
Okay, that's that TTE. That
Oh, no,
is
that's
TTE, so that is guaranteed knowledge about training chamber being gravity, because there is no check in catacombs. That's the only other room adjacent to TTE. Like, dungeon is in the dark world, and would have been 2 rooms if you count the portal as another way to get to it, which is not anymore.
Next should be TTS.
Yep.
Then we have FTA, which we already got. Cache B.
Avvina apparently
Cache A.
realizing they don't have spider wall.
Mm-hmm.
Cache B.
Yep. Available. Cache A.
Cache A.
And finally, we will learn where this item is.
And
Will it be
our
funny?
last one is Dark Aegon Temple.
A, which means Elias has to go all the way back to Cache D to get that key that he forgot about.
You mean Avvina?
No, Elias doesn't have the Aegon key.
Oh, right,
Storage D.
that one. Storage D. Now, I was just thinking about Avvina has now cleared all of Dark Aegon, but the one
Found the
check
Emerald
left needs to
Translator.
be done anyway. Yep. There's the Emerald for Avvina. Which still begs the question, where is our spider?
Yeah, that's the only thing that's not known. In terms of logical checks, we have a bunch in Lower Taurus, a bunch in Lower Dark Taurus, a bunch scattered all throughout Sank and Inkhive, Mining Plaza, Storage C, Profane Path.
So,
Uh-oh, we did not lower the gate. Uh-oh.
oh,
There's a BSJ you can do here, Avvina. It's just a single BSJ. Dark Taurus Arena. Pipe should be a key.
but yeah, remember like an hour and 20 minutes ago when I said, like, better be safe than sorry in opening the gate when Elias did?
Mm-hmm.
This is the
You're
reason
right.
why.
You're right. I think my only objection to it was at the time. It was like very unlikely that you were gonna do it at that point. Probably would have been better to do it at a different point in time. Like
I mean,
before
it
Avvina
would
went
have
into
been,
labs.
absolutely, but like with the problem with the at the time argument that it's so much unlikely does not mean impossible, and
Yep.
like it is always the time when you did not do it and should have. It's the time you regret it.
So remember when Baja said, it shouldn't matter that final SDK? It might actually matter, because if Avvina knew that, Avvina would have immediately gone and fought Worm. Unless we totally missed it and Avvina scanned it. I'm actually going to go check, just in case it was an odd.
I mean, if Avvina scanned it and totally knew, then Avvina should have done worms when being cleaning up Dark Aegon here. There would have been no reason to delay worms at this point.
I agree, but I will double check.
Like, unless Spider would have been somehow being in Mining Plaza, but since we have Echo Visor, like, even then you just do worms and get that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, okay, Avvina does not know about gravity yet. So, Avvina is not technically in, or would not technically be in no mode, or go mode, with that Spider Ball alone.
Yep. Hot dog. Yep. Looked at it. Dang. It's rough.
This is gonna be awkward.
Yep.
Because even if Avvina finds Spider Ball and then goes to collect all Sky Temple keys that Avvina knows about, either you will rush to a Sky Temple gateway and then get a message you have returned 8 keys, 1 more missing.
Challenge missing.
Or you just collect the last one you noted, look at your tracker, see the number 8, and gonna be confused.
We are gonna get Storage C. Really conservative clearing.
I mean,
If this is a spider, Avvina might have a chance.
yeah, like at this point when you are here, it's still looking for gravity and spider. Might as well. You just got emerald, so you could maybe go for Torvis now again, but I don't know. Maybe hopes for a spider to be able to route over towards Hazing Cliff or the spider's treasure.
I still don't think either player has actually checked Mining Plaza fully, for the record. And I'm going to go check to see if either of them did, because
There was maybe a point where Elias could have had a peek at it from a distance.
that's what I'm checking specifically for. Because I think Elias, after doing Dark Labs, instead of save warping in labs, decided to go out through the front. I think it was Spider's treasure, and then we turned around, right?
Don't quite remember the sequence anymore.
Wait, dude. Why isn't sync map in logic?
Because the Cobalt was on Hazing Cliff, and I don't think we have access to that without, or had access to that without main power bombs, which are spider locked.
No, we do have access to it. It is logical. We have Dark Visor Seekers. And go through the front of Sank. Get to the portal, get to Hazing Cliff. Yeah, Hazing Cliff.
Right,
Sank map is logical.
Right, we can. No.
Yeah.
I was confusing that with
Calling Chamber. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, we did go to Mining Plaza. Please look at the item. Because if it's been Spider Ball the whole time, that would be... Oh, are we doing Chica? No way. Yo! I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Like, if we had Cannonball, maybe.
Oh.
But
is there a hint anywhere? Chica, no.
pretty sure we did not. Like, without Cannonball, without double damage, I feel like this fight is too slow to go for a blind check of it, just for Spider.
Yeah. Also, I missed with Storage C. Thistle.
Like, we have a guaranteed Chica hint somewhere, and Elias has all 4.
Avvina's hot dogging Sand Canyon here. If we're being really conservative here, I feel like we should do Sand Canyon. Although we know it can't be anything at this point, because we know it can't be Spider, because Spider's locked, Power Bomb's locked by Spider. Maybe that's what Avvina's thinking? Where's the hint? Mining Station B, so Avvina should know? Yeah, Avvina should know that Sand Canyon is therefore not possible, yeah.
Avvina should know.
Avvina doesn't know that gravity boost is...
Yeah,
Yeah, Avvina doesn't know that gravity boost is available.
that's the big point.
Yeah.
We know
Makes sense to
gravity is available. There was an Emerald hint for it. It is one room away from Sky Temple Key 1, which Elias recently found out that one is TTE, so grab is in Training Chamber. A process of elimination.
Either way, it's like
So
lower torso.
with the hint that Annihilator is in Dark Aegon, and the knowledge that our last key that Avvina does not know about for Sky Temple Key, the Sky Temple Key number 7, is on our Morbus.
Profane
Elias,
Path is available for Avvina here. Not gonna do it though.
Elias should be able to get all that. So, like, the only thing left unknown for Elias is that spider wall.
Imagine if Spider's here and just roll.
That would
Elias
be
just
the
senses things.
giga brain play of the century.
Avvina hot dogging ship for the second time. Yes. Oh no.
I mean, just stick true to the skips. Why don't you?
This isn't hot dogging. This is just aggressive routing. Where's
It is saving a time of picking up a missile expansion that you never needed.
Did Elias grab Cash B before going to check out? I think so, yeah. 3. Yeah, definitely. Dank entrance. Without Cobalt, unfortunately, but... I also am not sure I like this play because, again, well, Torvis, I don't know, what's more check dense? Sank or lower Torvis? I guess Sank. Yeah.
See, the thing is, Avvina does not know about gravity, and knowing that there are two Sky Temple keys down there that you need gravity for, and doing lower Torvis without gravity is really bad when you also don't have Spider. I can see just rather wanting to go to Sank first. Now, on the other hand, you have all the hints that are left in Torvis, so maybe that's the reason why Avvina should go there. But with getting Emerald so late, maybe you get to thinking, well, if the hints there are helpful anyway, then you are so far behind at this point that it doesn't really matter. Hard to say. Like, if Avvina would have the intel about the gravity, then I think you would just go lower Torvis every time here.
Yeah.
But that is not the case. So here we are.
We need to reload the room.
Yep.
Avvina's forgetting we need to reload the room.
I mean, you can blast this open.
Okay.
Before reloading. You can also do this before reloading. It doesn't really help you. Because
alright, what does Chika have? If Chika has Spider Ball, that would be amazing. Chika does not have, in fact, have Spider Ball. I do not think I would be removing Chika from the list of checks because of that. Avvina forgetting that we need to reload the room. Also, we do not have Spider Ball, so we cannot do this. Alright. Down we go.
I mean, you can get to the top with a standable.
That is true.
Certainly possible, but the cannon's not active. Is it?
Or we might just be bailing.
Might just be reloading the room.
Oh, we're reloading. Okay. Now we do have Cannonball.
Yeah. We're probably not going to fight Chica with it, but it would be nice for Spider Guardian. That Spider is in the low.
Okay. Upper Torvis, aside from Plaza and Plaza access, are done. Lower Torvis, we have a bunch of
Plaza
stuff.
is dead for as far as we know because it cannot have Spider.
Yeah.
It would be really just Plaza access. Which, in Elias situation, we probably should just do here at this point. Wait, did Elias fight Boost Guardian at some point? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No? Was it just Avvina?
No. Oh no, wait, we did. Excuse me, we did. After the reset.
Yeah.
I think here, yeah, we go lower Torvis here, Elias. Unless Elias has completely forgotten the gravity boost hint.
Yeah. I mean, we are
We're
going
gonna
to
do Plaza
Plaza
access
first. Yep. Maybe just wanted to check something real quick for the later route.
Avvina does not have access to Dank Map, so...
Nope.
But we'll soon enough have it. We'll get to see Reactor Core, which should not have anything. The only thing that it can have is Sonic Boom. And as soon as I see Sonic Boom, I'm removing a bunch of checks from the list. Uh-oh. We're getting scrambled.
Got hacked. Was Sonic? Boom?
No, that was ammo.
Okay.
Ammo and
that's
transportation.
definitely light ammo. That's an E in Plaza access.
Okay. Running low on checks now. I like that hive entrance is actually logic. Actually, no, it is not. We don't have power bombs.
Power bomb
Never
door.
mind. Never mind. I don't know why we're wasting our time here with the res bits. Oh, do we not have a power bomb?
We have two.
Why are we doing this trick? I have too many questions for Avvina. I have way too many questions.
Down we go. Are we going back up? We are going back up. I mean, we kind of need to.
I think Elias just figured out where the gravity boost is. So yeah, we gotta go low Taurus.
Yeah.
I am now genuinely kind of confused as to what's in Reactor Core. Is Reactor Core actually something? Or are we just practicing tricks?
Oh,
No, it's just
Elias Mystery STK1 as temple access? Oh. No, okay, we are.
No, it's
We are
taking
going
the elevator. And that's a little slower.
And Avvina is gonna check
Aegon first.
research.
Okay, Avvina's going to, or Elias is going to clear Aegon first. Makes sense.
Fair.
You can do it. You can clear it out.
I mean, you probably want Annihilator before you do the rest of Sang for Sentinel's Path specifically.
Yeah.
Because it could also be main gyro. It could not be hive gyro. It could be main gyro.
It's not too bad of a seed, Marion. It's just that the both runners played extremely conservative with their routing generally. They just were allergic to going to Torvis. Very slow with their just kind of playing slow. It's not actually that bad of a seed. It's a spider casino, sure, but I think it's a spider casino, sure, but I don't think like I really don't think this seed is that bad. It is like we did have a pod W we did have a pod W suit, which is always fun. And now Avvina is going lower Taurus?
But the statue has not been removed. You need the you need the boost way to get there.
Oh, I think Elias. Yeah, Elias is probably gonna go labs first. Grab the annihilator. Grab the key, and then yeah. No, Elias knows. I think Elias
Does
is very
Elias?
clearly.
Okay, no. Okay, Elias knows that the yeah, going Warrior's Walk for Annihilator.
The missing
Then
word
route
key is
that
in
into
cache. In cache.
storage D.
Or storage D. Excuse me. Elias died in. Where was it? Doomed entry.
Doomed
Elias
entry.
died
Yeah.
in doomed entry and lost the key. Never went back for it.
Yeah. Had no reason at the time to redo the Dark Samus fight. You probably should
No, we want to
continue
go back
towards
into
lab.
labs. Turn around. Yep, good.
Yep.
So Elias has been routing very well. And there's the gravity boost. Yep, we can see it. Avvina now discovers the gravity boost in training chamber. You can't escape there.
Without the hint.
You can't escape here unless you want to do some absolutely crazy stuff.
Or
you have
does
Spider
not have
Ball.
Spider Ball.
Oh, Elias is forgetting how to get to storage. Did we forget where the key is? Elias may have forgotten where the key is.
Oh, that would be bad.
Oh, did Avvina also... Avvina saved it. Sank entrance side. I don't know what we're doing here with this statue. What is the point of this?
I think Avvina just hopes that you somehow get the gravity out there and then be able to get back up. Because I don't think Avvina without Spider, without gravity, knows how to get out. If it is even possible. Because like bomb space jump not gonna help you in the water without gravity.
Oh no. Where's Elias going? Oh no, we've hot dogged. We've hot dogged the key. Rollin, we've hot dogged the key, dude.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
We have a race still. We somehow still have a race. So Elias needs to... Well, I mean, Avvina's in like huge trouble just because... I don't know if you were here, Baja, by the way. The final dark... The key that Avvina hot dogged. The hint was Yeah, there's a key in feeding pit as well, Elias, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Like, you definitely grab the feeding pit key, if nothing else.
Now Avvina might be confused as to how we get to training chamber without Grav. But yeah, Grav. Training chamber is logical without Grav. It is logical without Grav. You just need the screw attack. And space jump, and that's it.
Maybe Elias wants to go for the other hints now first.
Elias, you do not need to do this. You just need to go to... Maybe Elias hasn't put together training chamber.
No, maybe Elias did, but like doesn't think of just scan the lower thing, go back up, and then just
Yeah, or maybe trying to optimize a little bit.
I mean, if you were to get this, it would make your seekers better for the seeker door, because somehow the seekers in air and water are better than the seekers in water.
Huh?
Or we want to go to Undertemp?
Oh, no.
I'm not. Maybe Elias did not put together where gravity is. Because you definitely would grab gravity first, because it makes this so much more easy. Maybe confusing TTS and TTE?
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, it's this, yeah. No, here. Exactly.
Okay, good, okay. Put it together eventually. Hopefully. Hopefully we just turn around and go. Maybe they're just not putting together the lower Torvis
No,
logic. Okay, we put
we're
together.
turning around. Maybe really just confuse TTE and TTS.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
So-
Elias was prepared to do a Gathering Hall without Spider. Which is possible. It's a bit rough.
Now Elias is doing exactly what I mentioned earlier. Just
Falling down.
if we go up there, scan the hint. Or scan the thing, go back up, just take the walk, get a gravity, and then do the rest of this.
No, Marion, like, I don't think that's what Elias was thinking. Elias was just, Elias was going towards the gravity boost, which you know is hinted one room away from Sky Temple Key 1, and Sky Temple Key 1 is in Transit Tunnel East, and I think Elias confused it for Transit Tunnel South, in which case going to Catacombs makes sense.
Gathering Hall.
Gathering Hall, excuse me. So that makes sense for what Elias has done here. I don't know what Avvina's really lost here.
Yeah, I feel like Avvina is just...
I think Avvina's not putting together that you can, in fact, traverse Lower Torvis without the gravity suit.
Yep. I mean, that's what the game wants you to do in vanilla.
Yes.
Gravity is just down at Hydrodynamo stage. No, Hydrodynamo. No,
Yeah, this seed's been a struggle for Avvina. Avvina even hot dogged a hint. Hot dogged a Sky Temple Key hint. Like, did not collect all 9 Sky Temple Key hints, Marion. Like, that's the mood Avvina is in right now. Hot dogging checks willy-nilly. It's been a rough seed. Yeah. So, not their day. It's alright. Not a big deal.
And I mean,
it is a mentor tournament. We will learn.
Like, even hot dogging the last Sky Temple Key, that in most of the cases it wouldn't have been that terrible, but it had to be exactly the Morbus.
It had to be on
key.
Yeah.
Now there is a hint for that somewhere.
Surely, yeah.
But Avvina also missed out on Emerald for the longest time and still does not have Cobalt.
Yeah.
Which could have been accessed, but wasn't.
Alright. A Morbus, G-Thanks.
Training
But
chamber.
surely if Avvina just goes to Lower Torvis now, Avvina will be safe here.
Yeah. So Avvina will finally get the hint about the last Sky Temple Key.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
What are we checking? Gathering Hall next? Okay. Can't have anything.
I mean...
Could have just done TTE instead. And then done Catacombs hint, TTS, Gathering Hall hint.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess maybe Gathering Hall hint and then TTS
yeah,
and then Catacombs.
maybe for the hint.
Yeah. Actually, this kind of does route... Well, yeah, it does route smoother into Sank. Well, I mean, either way it routes smooth. It doesn't matter which direction you go. Oh, what is that? Is that an ETM? Oh, no, wait, sorry. I looked at the wrong spot. That's dead. Gathering Hall is just dark ammo. Or is it, actually? I'm not actually sure.
It didn't really look that shiny, so it kind of had to be dark ammo. Maybe a missile, but nothing important.
Meantime, we'd really like a spider ball hint, please.
Yep.
You can just drop in the water. It's fine. It's not a big time loss. Gee, thanks, game.
I mean, I'll finally be able to check the path of Root's hint, if not done so yet.
Dark ammo. Gathering Hall.
Or not, maybe Avvina did already.
Oh, why are we not scanning, though? We should really be scanning hints. Yeah, it's a rough day. It is a rough day. Or unless we're doing Aegon Energy, or Torvis Energy first?
But why would you go for... You had supers, so you have been there. So if you only go for the hint, why not check Path of Roots hint?
I do not think that's possible, Delta. So I don't think it's possible for it to be on there.
Not with what we know. Not in these settings.
Yeah. If you have intermediate or maybe advanced BSJs, then yes, it is.
You need Spider Ball to access the portal.
Yeah. Okay. TTS has been acquired by Elias.
Like, I mean, you could do it with a bomb space jump and gravity boost, but bomb space jumps are not in these settings, logically.
Wait, did Elias go the wrong way?
Maybe?
No, we did not. Okay. No, we did not. No.
Oh, that's
I only get a dungeon hint. Missile related, that is dead.
does not help. And Spider Ball can be in Sank Map Station.
There we go. We're in go mode.
Absolutely right. That is doable. And yeah, that is go mode for Elias minus the last Aegon key.
Indeed. Okay.
So what you do here now is probably do TTE. Key, go to Sank, grab the Spider Ball. Yeah.
So Elias is in go mode. Hold on, you guys. We forgot about something. What did we forget about, Chad? Chat, what did we forget about? Thank you, Baha. Storage D. Storage D key.
That's what I said. Elias is in go mode minus the last Aegon key.
My apologies. I missed it.
So if Elias remembers, we're in go mode. That's a big if.
Yep. But we do have a guaranteed hint, so while we grab that...
I mean, they have the hint at this point. The Aegon key hint was in there. So it's all about...
Key hint.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was...
We have a Taurus key and a Hive key. We do not have an Aegon key.
Those were early, but I'm pretty sure there was also an Aegon key.
There was a worm hint. There was not a Aegon key hint.
Really? Not have?
Yeah, no, not yet. It should be on Cobalt somewhere. Now, it'd be terrible if it's in Sank entrance, because that's where probably Elias goes. Oh, why are we... No, we were forgetting that we can actually logically access Sank here. We do not need Spider to go to Sank here. Avvina already knows. Avvina already knows that gravity is here. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, Avvina should have that hint.
Even if... you should go to Sank here, Elias. Oh, we're going to Aegon. Hopefully... Oh, well, I guess Feeding Pit.
I mean...
Yeah, Feeding Pit.
If Elias remembers that the key is in Aegon, then you do Worms, grab that Feeding Pit hint, and then route to Sank from there. Which... feels a bit awkward without Spider, but not too terrible.
Yeah, the only remaining unknown major is where Powerbomb is in Under Temple, whether it's on the ledge or on the wall, or on the boss, or... yeah, whether or not Powerbomb is vanilla or not. And where Sonic Boom is. That's it. That's all we're missing. Everything else is known. For those of you who don't know, you can access Sank through Training Chamber because of the screw attack. That's it. You just screw attack onto the statue, and then screw attack to the door. It isn't logical without the power bombs, but we now know that power bombs are logical. So,
I mean,
Venus finally going to Lower Taurus.
I mean, there's also standables in that room, I want to say.
Yeah, there are. I don't even think you need screw attack actually to get from the statue to the door, but you do need it to get to the statue without gravity boosting the spider.
Yeah.
So Elias, based on what we saw on the map, is probably going to check storage in cache 2, excuse me. And etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avvina's just lost about the logic, I think, here. You just do the vanilla method.
Yep.
But we're not. We're doing air underwater. We're overthinking things.
I mean, I can understand it. We're playing a randomizer. We're not doing things vanilla here. That's not what I was paying for.
Mm-hmm.
Healing pit key. Avvina got the around the water.
There we go. Now, open the door and go. Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, we're very lost.
Avvina might want to grab.
Pain.
Avvina also confusing gathering hall and training chamber.
But Avvina's going to stumble into the spider ball hand.
Well, that wasn't training chamber, wasn't it?
No, it was in catacombs. Then this is
Right.
gathering hall, so never mind. Not yet. Oh, you should grab Sunburst, Elias.
Training chamber was the Amorbus and right. Thank you.
Yeah, training chamber was in Norris, yeah.
So it's also a hint that Avvina really needs.
Yes, that is true. Avvina's gonna be like, wait, what? Oh, we're trying to preserve the cannonball.
Which
Oh boy.
you
Now we're doing BSJs to preserve the cannonball.
I mean, you can just go over to the bomb slot there, which would open the portal,
save
and then
worked.
screw attack to the top from there.
Elias save worked.
Oh no!
Okay. Maybe the worm key will be in Sank entrance. I think now if you're Elias, you go Sank entrance.
Like, where are all other remaining keys?
Main research. Main research, Defile Shrine, and Aegon Temple. Dark Aegon Temple.
Right, so main research.
Oh, can Avvina even travel through here?
Don't think without gravity.
Oh, we're checking perfect path. Oh. Okay. Rough.
Like, you're not getting enough height. The switch has not been hit, and I'm not sure you can get up enough height. I mean, you probably can get to the bomb slot, so maybe you can get out. Double bomb jump. Looks possible, okay. And then you need, yeah, okay.
We should do that. Yeah.
Works. You cannot do it the other way around, because you cannot get down.
Pirate is juking. Elias, there we go. Alright.
But you definitely should have got gravity before you do TTS. And you
This is vanilla,
Don't care.
Elias. Alright. There we go.
There's the spider ball and sync map.
ETM and
ETM.
Profane Path.
Yeah, and Avvina now realizing, yeah, TTE this way is not gonna work without gravity. So you need to go back out through dungeon, and that's why you should have grabbed gravity first if you know it's down here anyway. But Avvina apparently not aware anymore of how to do it, or not aware of how to do it that way. And resetting.
Chica Pirates in GFMC. Love
Oh
to see
boy.
it.
Yeah, Elias going Sank entrance now. Which wouldn't really have been that necessary. I mean, if you're still looking for the Aegon Temple key hint, then sure. But since we have Dark Visor Seekers, you could have just gone through the... I mean, no, we don't have Spider yet, never mind. You couldn't really just get there from labs, so...
You know what's
it
funny?
was probably okay.
You know what's funny?
Venus
If Elias
gonna get
sees a red key, you're gonna pick it up.
Oh,
And it's gonna be an
yeah,
Ignite key.
it's gonna be an Ignite key.
Yeah.
And Avvina does not have Cobalt yet.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot actually get Spider. Yep, that's a Cobalt door. Or gate. That's not how this works.
And Avvina knows where Cobalt is. It's in Hazencliff. So we can go grab this right now.
Yep. But Avvina not being able to get the training chamber also means that Avvina did not yet get the hint
Yeah.
for Amorphous.
Yeah. Oh no, we just don't know where Hazencliff is. Why are we not going Hazencliff? Oh boy.
Where was the Cobalt hint again?
Cobalt was hinted in Torvis Energy Controller, Hazencliff.
Did Avvina go back for that scan?
Avvina got it. Avvina got Torvis Energy Controller.
But had not Emerald at that first time.
Wait, why are we
did
not doing...
Avvina go back to Torvis and just
Oh,
to scan
Elias
that
is
in?
grabbing Spider. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of checking for items.
Avvina got the main research key.
Oh no, is
And
Avvina
is
trying...
now gonna get back again to
Oh.
Torvis without Spider and be locked down there again? Or let's just grab Power Bomb.
By the way, grabbing this item before fighting Quentin is a little risky. There's opportunities for you to crash if you're not careful. So generally, we recommend murdering Quentin first.
I personally have been fine doing it this way. But it is at least good to be aware of that risk.
Now Avvina has to climb this room without Spider. There's a method. We can grab the Echolog, or you just go to ATS.
Yeah, well, and at this point I would probably just go up to ETS.
Well, ideally we just go to Hazencliff, actually.
Yeah.
Getting bullied by the quad.
No double quad action. There we go. That should work fine.
Oh! Almost got knocked off by the quads.
Meanwhile, Elias going for the minor research key the vanilla way.
Oh my god,
Oh.
I got knocked off again. Alright, another hint. There we go.
Aegon Waste is in Great Temple. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. No, we had an Umo sent, right?
Yeah. We were
Okay.
almost. Oh, that might. Oh no. That's what you're thinking? Oh. Oh god. That would be.
We had an Umo sent.
We did. We had a two most hints. Mining Plaza, Power Bomb expansion. Definitely. Transport area access all the way back. Oh no, take the Aegon elevator. Oh, we're save warping. Oh god. We should be taking the elevator.
By process of elimination, Elias should know that the Aegon key, whichever one he's missing, is in Aegon.
Yeah.
Because we got that Aegon key out of TAA. And all other checks are checked.
Oh no. Looked at the map. No, please look at Aegon. Oh no, dude. When I said runners should heal nature, man, I didn't mean like this. Oh no. I'm frightened right now. But if this is the case, then
Then you wouldn't warp out of Sang,
Yeah.
would you?
We're going right.
But-
Okay, we're going to Aegon, surely.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going to Aegon, then in the future, Avvina should just know, or Elias should just know that taking the elevator, we were right beside the elevator. We're done the mini gyro, and then off we go.
Meanwhile, Avvina finally got to the Cobalt, so we'll be able to now grab Spider.
Means Avvina is in Sam-Ego mode.
Yep.
Pseudo-go mode, if you will.
I mean, Avvina knows about the gravity by this point, and
Yeah.
should now know how to... No, still.
Surely, we figured it out by stumbling around TTS and TT. And, yeah. And Avina's last 4 messages in race time are frowny face, or fly face, frowny face. Very unhappy. I'm gonna get a Hall of Combat Mastery hint here. No, we're not. We're gonna turn around.
I mean,
What are we doing?
Avvina probably trying to remember how to get Sang map, wanted to go up, but then remembered that you can go around, or didn't find the way to go around without Spider the first try. But I mean, now with Spider, at least Avvina can try the boost strat to bypass the statue repeatedly. Going from Sang to Torvus.
Where are we going? Avvina? Elias going to labs in the meantime?
Maybe Avvina first just wants to save that kobold. Which probably you just should have grabbed Spider first, then save. But
Oh, we're gonna
you know,
get Sand Canyon.
semantics.
2 hours in.
Like, save what you have. Sand Canyon has just dark ammo.
Yep.
And Elias is going towards labs, so hopefully they remember to check storage D again.
Yep.
Oh man. That death and doomed entry.
Yeah.
Oh no, Elias.
Could have been.
Do we still have to fight? Is the door still locked? Okay, now the door is locked.
Now you gotta do the fight.
Okay,
But
we
now
do the
have power
fight.
bombs, we have Annihilator, we have the kitchen sink, so.
We do the fight, that's good. Late on the power bomb there after the shield. And now we just Annihilator to the second phase. And
Okay. Finally.
And Avvina trying to read temple key hints and maybe realize that there's a big oopsie. And here we go. That should be go mode for Elias. Finally.
Yep. Dargagon Temple next, and then finally Defiled Shrine, and off we go. I think Avvina doesn't understand that you can get to Training Chamber without Grav.
Yeah.
I think that's what's holding us back now.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna try and get to Training Chamber without Grav. Through Torvis. Through the elevator.
Yep.
To try and do statue skip.
Yep.
I think it was probably faster for Elias to go through Doomed Entry here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you could have also just left through vent area A to get to this temple, which I would prefer then, probably. But like, I would say that just going doomed entry the portal then to Armorers was the way to go here. Which also would not have lost Cannonball if that were
Yeah.
the case.
That too. So I guess Elias, like, despite all this, I like the way Elias has been playing. I really do. A couple mistakes, which makes sense. And like a few like little optimizations here. Like Elias knows we are now going to Worm, just didn't realize it's faster to go through Doomed Entry. Forgot a key that he picked up like 2 hours ago and died and reset out of. So it's understandable. But routing pretty reasonably the entire time though. Every decision was pretty reasonable. A little bit more on the conservative side of things, but yeah.
I mean,
all right, here we go.
There were a few small question marks, like not grabbing the feeding pit key hint when they grabbed Annihilator.
Yeah.
But overall, it was reasonably solid for Elias, given the situation with the death.
Yeah.
Like, that happens. And of course,
now trying
always
statue skip here, which I believe we're too low here. Yeah, this is way too low. We need to be way higher here.
don't think Avvina already knows it, just has seen people perform it. trying to figure it out on the fly. I'm trying to look up a video for it now. Huh? Getting closer. Avvina got it.
And Avvina's going to get the hint now, and Avvina's going to realize that Avvina's in go mode.
If Avvina gets the hint. First, we're gonna get gravity. And while worms have been defeated on the guy's side,
No,
there's
you're
only
right,
one key
actually.
left.
You're right, actually. Avvina might just skip the hints because they think they're in go mode. Because now they might, yeah.
Oh,
Scan the hint. Okay, good.
We
Ooh.
are. Oh, we're not reading it.
Oh, reading it.
Oh no!
I mean, I think Avvina loses before they find out that they don't have any hints.
Yeah.
Uh,
The awkward thing is now Avvina now has to read that from the menu. Because
yeah.
that skin has been completed.
What's saving wise? Oh, we forgot that there's a save station right beside Junction, Judgment, Judgment Pit.
Yeah. I mean,
And minor details forgetting, that's okay. I'm happy with Elias here.
you're
We're
actually
nitpicking.
not really getting to that save station at Judgment Pit that often if you don't know about it, because like it's dark beam locked, so
Yeah.
you will not always have
I don't
the
know
ability
why
to
it
access
is.
it, and like you're most likely passing the other save station first anyway, so you don't really need to double save. And it doesn't have an item, so why would you know about it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the save station in Judgment Pit is definitely a good one to know about if you need to fight a Morbus. Because that's your closest safe warp out of there. Given that you have Dark Beam. So the thing now is, Avvina is about to pick up the last key that Avvina knows about aside from Defiled Shrine.
Cash B.
Alright, that one too.
Avvina forgot about Cash B, remember that? Long time ago, we were critiquing Avvina for not pivot saving. Yeah. Rough.
Avvina? No, Avvina should have that, or did Avvina pick up the Defiled Shrine key?
Avvina did. Avvina definitely picked up the
Okay.
Defiled Shrine key.
Well.
Actually,
yeah,
I'm going to double check. No, and Elias skipped it. That I'm certain of. Avvina
okay, then it's Cash B.
Okay, sorry, Delta, you didn't finish your sentence. My bad.
Oh, Avvina, you need to go to the right. Fittingly, Sky Temple key number 9 is picked up as the last one. As the game intended.
Indeed.
Oh, one final challenge missing. Because why not?
Yep. Quite a few of them this race, actually, on both sides. Alright, now we go back to Upper Torvis for Avvina. And then we go, wait a second.
Numbers
Why
don't
do I
add
not
up.
have, why do I not have 9 SDKs? Oh.
Oh, we're
Uh-oh.
checking.
Here we go. Alright, we have 3. That's right. We got that one. We got that one. Nope. Okay.
No.
Maybe
Still
we're
didn't
figuring
realize.
something out here. Maybe we're like, wait a second, where's this final key?
Yeah, but apparently still didn't fully realize.
Finally, Cannonball has been lost. Actually, no way, we already lost Cannonball a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Due to various resets. Chat, are we getting dorked? Vote now on your phones. Or maybe y'all are too busy watching the other race. Which is happening right now. I actually don't think we have a... I don't think we have a race.
No, I don't think there was a space on the schedule for it. There is one coming up in an hour on SpeedGaming main.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if the NPR channel has picked it up, then maybe.
Okay. Perturbis, Avvina. Oh. Yeah, Reed's on a vacation, so we're not getting a restream. If SpeedGaming isn't doing one.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Bah, hit me up with some emotes for Metro Prime Randomizer. Advertise to the chat the joys of subscribing to Metro Prime Randomizer at twitch.tv/MP Randomizer. One more super missile. Good.
Phased on.
Avvina save warped. Look at them glorious emotes.
Okay.
Oh, we even have the baby. Oh, one of my favorites.
Now that's a good one.
And of course, Elias. Of course, if Metro Prime Randomizer gets enough subscribers and followers, we might be able to change the name of like the prefix of the emote name and change it to Randy. As God intended. Yeah, MP Rand. NPR and O'Lear. Actually, yeah, that's good. NPR and O'Lear, that's good. NPR and Grapple.
Meanwhile, Emperor 3 defeated with the screw attack. Nicely done.
Avvina hot dogging the ship
Cash B.
for the trillionth time.
Yeah. I mean, at that point,
Yeah.
it would be some irony if that would have been the last key.
We already got this key, Avvina. I
Yeah.
think we already got this key. Oh no. Oh no. This one's a rough one.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could open your menu and check which keys you actually have in the inventory space, not in the logbook.
I think we're gonna get centered here. Yep, we're getting centered. All right. Elias didn't even bother.
Which is fair.
If you're
like,
watching this
after
back, Elias, it's 24 Annihilator
25
shots?
Annihilator.
25?
25 and a lemon.
25 and 1 Power Beam Lemon. And then if you go to youtube.com/Aaron Explosives and search Dark Samus 3, Dark Samus setup, something like that, they have a setup on how to do the screw attack method and get a boatload of damage very consistently. Getting the second screw attack is a little bit more tricky, but the first one has a nice setup, which can cut off like over half of her health. And then after that, you can use Dark Beam Strats if you so please. Or if you get centered immediately, it's not too bad. There you go. All right, where's Avvina going now?
Going for hints?
Oh no.
Maybe cache B? That's the cache B direction, that's the hint direction. So, yeah. So it looks like Avvina wants to go back to check the hints
Yep.
again to get that one remaining hint. Unbeknownst that all the info Avvina needs is already collected.
Already been acquired. Oh. I would just like to know where Sonic Boom is. That is where what I would like to know.
That should be maybe the final shot.
It
There we
is.
go.
GG.
GG for Elias Thompson. Finishing with a time of 2 hours 36 minutes and 17 seconds.
And Avvina has forfeited.
Understandably so.
Okay. We will get them in for an interview. Hello, Elias. Welcome. GG's. Well played. Hello, Avvina. Welcome. GG's.
Hello, GG's.
Hello.
Eli- Oh, there you go, Elias. Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't hear for a second.
All right. Oh boy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple of personal questions that I want to go ahead and head off. The seed questions I'm all for, but things I did and weird stuff that happened.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't have to-
I think I'm a bit sick. I think Hall of the Honored Dead I had to pause to just like try to keep from being sick.
Oh. Okay.
So anytime I just like stopped moving, that's what was happening.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, up for discussion.
Well, yeah. So I think the only question we have is, you just you didn't know where one of your STKs were.
Yes, I
Right.
did not know which one I forgot to pick up.
It was
Or-
number 7. It was the last one. It was Dark Aegon Temple. That was the
I
final key.
knew Dark Aegon Temple. I had not picked up Cache B yet either, and I wasn't sure which was missing.
Oh, which one you were missing? You were missing both.
Yeah. Yes, I
Okay.
had realized that.
Wait,
That's
how did
one
you?
there.
I thought you knew about Dark Aegon Temple. The Dark Aegon Temple was an STK.
I have it written down.
I guess we
Checks
missed
out.
you. I guess we missed you looking at it because we thought you forgot that key. But yeah, the one you were missing was Cache B. So what happened was you save war for hints, but then you didn't pivot save,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the one you forgot, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elias, for you, Elias, it was otherwise like pretty smooth up until the end. Just where you just like forgot about the key in storage D. But otherwise, it was like pretty excellent.
I was scrambling a lot. I did the Chika gamble, which did not pay off. I had an early death, which didn't punish me too much, but it removed one of the Aegon keys, and I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be important. Yeah, I was going to check like every other location except that, and then just fought DS1 again just to get through the room, and I was like, oh wait, it's here. Well,
were you worried that it was two mouse?
No, I had gotten a hint early on that ruled out quad and two mouse, which I was thankful for, but nothing about Chika, which is why I was like, all right, I've got everything I need. Let's just do it while I'm here. And it was not great. Yeah, routing, key routing could have been better. That comes to like, I get flooded with a bunch of room names and I don't have all of them memorized yet. So I'm just like, what? So I was checking my map a lot.
You figured it out eventually. Like you took your time to remember. Like, okay, this is like there was some. It wasn't smooth sometimes. Like you were like, oh, like for example, in when you were trying to find gravity boost, it was like, oh god, where's?
Yeah, I was thinking, it's one away, and I'm just like mapping out Under Temple in my head. Then I got Annihilator Beam, and I should have pushed to get the SDK there, but I just forgot where Feeding Pit was. So
yeah, but yeah, and like other than that, I think. Yeah, routing Chika conservatively, like that's okay. That's a play. I wouldn't have made it, but I think like other than that, I don't really object to anything. It was just minor nitpicks on your end, like like at the end there, you took the long route to Worm instead of just entry. Stuff like little stuff like that. Like honestly, I think you played really well. Like you routed really well, and when you were confused, you're like, hold on, wait a second, what do I do here? You paused, you took your time.
There were times where I was just I was moving to a place, and then like in the back of my head, I was like, there was a much shorter way to get where I'm going, but I'm already here, so
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're okay with that. Like we think you played really well.
I gotta say, I have beef with Lower Torvis via Sank entrance, especially knowing where that Cobalt was and that Spider was and how I was right there.
Yeah, the gravity boost.
Yeah, grab boost.
The way you get there is just you go so you can actually traverse Lower Torvis without gravity through some rooms, and you just like do a vanilla. And I think you just missed that at the time. Like you could have gone through the secret door.
I knew how to do it from the front. I just was there and was like, oh, I think I can get this with what I have, and then realized I need Spider to get that.
Oh no, I meant when you were in Lower Torvis. Lower Torvis, you were going through Lower Torvis without gravity, and you could have just gone straight to Training Chamber. Instead, you tried to go around through TTS and TT and all the other stuff. And then you had to reset out. Like that was just, and Elias also like struggled to remember to go that way as well. But yeah, that was the major issue. Like like getting stuck behind the statue. Like okay, that's one thing. But yeah, I was just like struggling with Lower Torvis. Then you had to leave. Then you did a bunch of other stuff. Then you came back to Lower Torvis, and it was kind of a struggle.
Okay, so early on, I was still in my. Okay, so my first like 30 minutes of the seed, I had a huge like flashing radar in my head from what we started with about like Spider's treasure and the nearby area. And I did early Torvis, and you got the items there and checked a couple other things, and then afterwards I was like, yeah, I'm not coming here until I've done Sank. I have like Sank all the way. I don't have grab boost. Why would I go into Lower Torvis? And then I did go into Lower Torvis, I think, for something. I think that was right about the time I started not feeling great. Right before I died and went to Hall of Honor Dead or something.
I remember.
You guys routed pretty similarly, actually. I think the only deviation at the beginning, I mean, there was at the beginning, Elias save warped after dueling range, which was the dark beam door. I save warped after getting light beam, basically. where or no, excuse me, no, it was you, Avvina, that save warped. And
Yeah.
Elias stayed in Aegon, went through, was it back or frontal lab, something like that. You guys pretty much synced up more or
A
less.
lot of labs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Synced up more or less. Like there were some things like I think Avvina got boost ball first, or somebody got boost ball
Labs on
first
light
rather
too.
than. Yeah, and then
When I
like
had Cannonball pretty early too, and then I
Yeah.
lost it when I got that death, and I was like, all right, well,
yeah. So like it kind of, you guys kind of like got together. The only thing that after that entire mess of like Aegon, the only thing that came out that was unfortunate for Avvina was that Avvina just hot dogged Central Mining Station Emerald.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was a
that was-
delicious hot dog.
That was, and then after that, it was like a complete deviation with a lot of issues for Avvina. But then for Elias, it was just pretty smooth. So Aegon was a little rough, but then after that, it was really, really smooth. The only hiccup, I guess, was doing Chica, but I guess you felt like you were behind, so that's okay. And then after that, it was really smooth, and then just oops, forgot the worm key, and that's understandable considering that it was like 2 hours ago. So, so yeah.
That's also right about where I had to pause to not feel good for a moment. Sorry, I might have more to say, but I think I'm gonna head out.
That's okay. We completely understand. We hope you get some rest.
I had a lot of fun. I thought I was doing good for a while, but
And, I mean, for a while you were actually in a decent spot. Especially this youth situation. There
Yeah,
was
that
a
got
chance where you
spooky.
might have actually could have grabbed light suit before going to dark labs and grabbed the feeding pet item.
mhm.
Yeah.
But that suit would
yeah, I
have
did
was
think
the
about
advantage of
that.
it.
But yeah, like I mean, I can't be upset about losing to Elias. Dude's great, you know. So
And when you're really, really ill too, it's like it's okay.
I think I'm like a 4 out of 10 ill, but I'm weak and a little baby, so I can't handle it. I think for most people this would be fine.
I mean, if you have to pause to catch your breath, or to just like,
especially
all
when
over,
you're
then-
racing, like you're
Yeah.
intensely concentrating, not really listening to your body while you're doing it, and then sometimes your body's just like, hey, listen up.
I mean, and it's maybe a good thing that you actually get a bit of time before you have the next race,
Yeah.
because you still have one. But
Yeah.
your
Get
next
some good
opponents need to be figured
Yeah,
out.
I
first.
don't feel like I played poorly. Like I did some weird stuff, but like that was losing a couple minutes, not losing. You know, I think I still had maybe a Morbus plus final bosses plus getting my
Cash me.
whatever key back, cash B. So like 15, 20 minutes. That my like oof, wow, I don't feel good was not the difference maker there. GG's, Elias.
No, yeah, I hopefully you didn't like I felt bad after each of our races. Not this one because of not feeling well, and then the last one because it was just death after death. So
Well,
at least that didn't happen as much this time. I was the one who died.
Yeah, no, you don't have to feel bad. They were good races, and I had a good time. But yeah, thank you, everybody. I am going to bed.
Good night. Get some good rest. Hope you feel better.
Well, it's very early, but still, yes,
Yeah.
I will take the rest. Thank you.
Okay, just Elias, for you, we have just a few more questions because we're curious.
All right.
Dynamo Chamber. If you remember all the way back, we for a second thought you were hot dogging that Dynamo Chamber check like 3 times, and then I was like, wait a second, Hive keys. Is that?
Can you remind me which room Dynamo Chamber is?
Do you know? Remember Temple? Do you know where Temple Assembly Site is?
Which area is this?
This is Temple
Aegon?
Grounds.
Temple
Grounds.
Oh.
It's Temple Grounds. You come down the first elevator from Great Temple at the very beginning. You're in Temple Assembly Site. If you go left, you have Dynamo Chamber. It's locked by power bombs. The little item in the cubby.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
You totally hot dog that. We thought you were a genius because you if you didn't know this, you can tell the difference between a key sound and an item sound. And
I
we
did not
assumed
know
that you
that.
put if we assumed that you put it together that it was a hive key because it was the only possible place that a hive key could be.
No, I was pretty late getting my first power bomb. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like you're so used to not having something, you forget you have it, and especially on like a on the way check like that, it was, as you say, hot dogged because I didn't even know about that sound difference. I'm a Prime player, not an Echoes player.
Well, yeah, I think that was really my only question. I think you played pretty well. You took your time on it. Yeah, just remembering, just knowing a little bit more map knowledge would be nice.
Yeah, it sure would. It sure would. That's been my greatest weakness. I mean, there's like you can learn tricks for days, obviously, but map knowledge is my greatest hurdle right now.
So your next match will be against Marker's Mask. Do you have any thoughts on that one? Do you?
I'm pretty sure I raced them in the seeding round and lost terribly because they're very good. So I'm expecting similar results, but we'll see.
Marker's is pretty good, and then after that, the winner of that match will play Rallin.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that,
I'm coming for you, maybe, Rollin. Probably not, but possibly.
We'll see, yeah. We have a match upcoming in 35 minutes on Speed Gaming 1, so just Speed Gaming. That is between Sasquatch and Stashifer. I don't know who's commentating that. I don't think we've had that confirmed. That'll be new patcher and multiplayer items. Yeah, so so stay tuned for that. Follow runners. Thank you, Rollin, for commentating with me. And we will see you all next mission. Bye-bye.
All right.